MJH Sports and Entertainment.
Hey guys, how you all doing? Once again, hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's getting through this. So anyway, on we go, right? Upwards, onwards and upwards. On we go, yeah. So Tyson finally made a video, finally. I mean, he didn't respond to anything. He didn't respond to any of the questions that we all have, and you know what's going on now with the whole glove gate, of course, and the cheating and all that stuff. When I first saw that he had made a video, I'm thinking he's probably said something now. He must have have something to say about the allegations or whatever it may be, but say something, address it really, basically try and address what's going on, what's been going on for what feels like it's been going on feels like it's been going on forever. It was Glovegate. I know it ain't that long ago, really, but it feels like it's been going for a long time. So it was just but the video that he made was just a workout video, and good video. It was good, good, and he's staying in shape, and that's all good, But I'm still waiting. I'm just shocked that he just hasn't answered to these allegations, and like you say, all the big sports networks, right? All the big sports networks, they're a topic. No one wants to talk about it. The people that do talk about it is the LDBC, YouTubers, and because we're free, we are new media. I consider myself part of new media now, and we can't be, I guess everybody could be corrupt, but I've just with the whole LDBC thing, and I think that they're not corrupt. They will give an honest opinion, and they will discuss, as will I. I will discuss something if I think it needs to be discussed or needs to be addressed. Then I'll talk about it too. I'm not going to sweep things under the rug. Like I say, I do feel sometimes that I rep the UK. I do feel like that. I'm half American, half British, but I've lived here most of my life now, so I kind of rep the UK. But it's hard, really difficult. It is really difficult to get behind somebody who's cheated, basically. Who's used dirty tactics. Now, dirty tactics has been a thing in boxing for forever, many years. But to cheat like that with the knuckle in the glove, and that's in a dangerous sport, which boxing is, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. I just want to hear Tyson's response. I want to know why, it just looks like he's guilty because he's not responding to any, and nobody wants to talk about it. The big sports networks, they want nothing to do with the subject. They don't want to talk about the glove and all the other shenanigans and things going on, and the whole farmer thing with that farmer, and it looks a mess, right? It looks a mess, and then of course it's just it really is a mess. What will happen? What will happen? And please just respond to these allegations. Let us know why. Like I said it on a previous video, that if it was me and I was accused of something as serious as that, and cheating in a dangerous sport like boxing, and I did not do it, right? Then I would come out and say that immediately and say, what are you talking about? I beat you fair and square. I didn't cheat. But so it looks to me, and other people have mentioned this too, but it looks very suspicious. Very suspicious, and it's a shame. Like I say, it's just disappointing. It's really disappointing. Again, I'm disappointed. I like it. I'm not going to make this a black and white thing either. A lot of people do, and I can understand that. I can, because America and Britain really still has a problem with racism. Racism is an issue. There's no question about that. No question about that. And like people have said too, they've said that let's switch this around, okay? So if this had been Wilder, right? That was accused of this, and they had, the footage that people have seen when you slow the fight down and kind of zoom in and look. Anyway, if that was Wilder that had have done that, he would have listened. He wouldn't get away with it like this, He just wouldn't, and I'm not in denial about that. I agree with that. That's true. That's what would happen. He'd have to the allegations, and people would be saying how terrible he is, and he's what a cheat and all this kind of stuff, and definitely old media, right, would definitely be discussing it, and he would be looked at as a disgrace in the sport of boxing, a disgrace in the sport of boxing, So like I said, I did used to rep Tyson, and he's a wonderful fighter, very 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 talented fighter, but it's shameful. It's shameful, the cheating that at this top level. Like I say, cheating's been in boxing, and let's be honest, all sports. There's cheating in all sports, but it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing, especially in a combat sport, though, right? Especially in a combat sport, where people's lives are at risk, and you got your knuckles in the glove like that, and then in the middle of the glove and using your knuckles. Can't do that. Can't should never be allowed. Should never ever be allowed to get away with that. In my opinion, no way. Whether you're black, whether you're white, whatever race, regardless of your race, that could not be allowed in the sport of boxing, and it should be looked at as a disgrace. That's how I look at it. Like I say, new media. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for new media. I love being a part of new media. There's so many good discussions and so many good live streams and content, people's content. Like I say, it's not all about the big channels either. Even the small channels. It just I watch it all. I really do. I watch it all. I take it all in, and that's why I set up my own channel. So, yeah, that's all I got for you this time, guys. Catch you in a bit.